And now a word.
This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
I said you better watch it!
Watch what?
It.
King! Ah!
He's fat! Beat up John Cena!
Delete! 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 Delete!
We are the champions. Where's my belt? I don't need a goddamn belt. I made this place. I'm the champion of the universe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
Bada boom! Realest guys in the room! How you doing?
Hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Podomac.com, iTunes, and wherever else we find is fine audio recording, and also live on RVT Entertainment's official YouTube channel. We talk about professional wrestling both in the mainstream and the independent scene. The mainstream was in the UK, the independent scene was right here in Canada for a hot minute on Sunday. We'll get to that. Anyway, my name's Matty Jay, that is TWK.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is TWK of TWK Reviews, and I, of course, am always here to entertain you as best as I can.
Awesome. That was a good thing. How are you, by the way? You doing good?
Not bad. At all, really. Just all things considered, I think I'm doing quite well.
Good. Good. We don't have a pay-per-view this week, folks. This is going to be one of those, well, we'll talk about Ring of Honor, but there's a particular night in particular that we want to bring up. And, of course, it's in the news as well. Breaking news, according to my buddy over there on the Skype call machine over there.
You must not be on, like, Twitter at all right now if you don't know what the breaking news about New Japan is.
I am not on I'm not on Twitter right now.
Oh, because I'm seeing it everywhere. It's popping up all over my newsfeed.
So we'll obviously talk about that breaking news. Because I honestly, I don't know. I was literally talking with the dog and my sister, and we were having supper. I was with the family. So, I have a life beyond this internet, ladies and gentlemen.
Bullshit!
Really? You call bullshit on me me having a life?
No, not really.
Anyway. Shall we get to the clip of the week?
Sure, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah. This week's clip of the week, as Shin Takakuro, that man in straw hat, would say, this week's clip of the week, these nuts from the corner store. Have a little something to say about Febreze. Take a listen.
Oh my god, you sound so white.
Before I hit the button, T-Dub, it's called I Am White and I Am Lame.
If you're gonna say, you have to say it right. These nuts from the corner store.
See, that's why I'm white and you're not, obviously.
Well, I am white, but I'm mixed, so. You got the pros and cons of both running through my veins.
Okay, then. Hitting the clip button thing now. Here are the Usos. If I could get the thing to work. There we go. Here are the Usos.
You gotta win tonight. You gotta win, but you look too excited. Because me and Uso didn't come out here for all that. No, we ain't gonna rush the ring yet. 12 days at Backlash. These tag titles could be yours, Uso. But that ain't gonna happen like that, see? No, but what is gonna happen is that at Backlash, in 12 days, you're getting beat down. In 12 days, you're getting knocked down. In 12 days, you're getting stomped out. In 12 days.
Getting slapped too.
12 days.
You getting clapped too.
12 days.
You better watch each other's backs.
In 12 days.
Hell, you can tan each other's backs.
In 12 days.
Shave each other's backs.
12 days.
Wax each other's backs.
12 days.
Rub each other's backs.
12 days.
Kiss each other's back.
12 days.
Lick each other's back.
12 days.
Paint each other's backs.
12 days.
In 12 days, you better have your mind right, Breeze Dango.
Hey, they can't, Oos, because in 12 days, they about to feel these little hairs standing behind their neck, and they gonna feel these goosebumps running through their body, and their head is on a swivel, because they feel like somebody creeping behind you. No! It's not paranoia. It's the Oos! Oh!
Alright, I couldn't find the an 8-bit version of the Usos' new theme song. So it was Dr. Dre's Still DRE. Okay. Anyway. So it's the Usos versus Fandango and our boy Tyler Breeze for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. That's going to be something.
It could steal the show.
We got 4 guys who want to work, so it could. It could.
Let's see. Well, let's go over the news that has happened this week. First off, Braun Strowman is injured.
Of course, it was due to some injuries that happened during that knockdown drag-out main event at Payback.
Yeah, apparently there were some nagging injuries. He was trying to work through it, but it turns out to be too much.
Too much, and they said we got to go in there. We got to let you either let your shoulder rest or have surgery. So I think it's a combination of both. He's only out for a combination of about 4 weeks tops, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
They're hoping for just a few weeks, but they have some backup plans just in case it's worse than they thought.
Case in point, if that does happen, the idea is Roman Reigns versus The Miz. In that case, The Miz will be the most over heel in the company.
Oh, over face, you mean?
Over face, heel, whatever. The douchebag is gonna win. And for those wondering, which one? And my answer will inevitably be yes.
I think, from what I've heard, the plans are if Strowman is not healthy, then they're going to put Brock Lesnar up against someone like Finn Balor or Seth Rollins.
Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar? Yes. But, we shall see. We shall see.
Going back to the clip earlier, referencing Breezango, they had another Fashion Files this week. It's still pretty hilarious. I love how Fandango gave no fucks about the police tape.
No, he did not.
Just watch right through it, not even giving a fuck. Loved it. And the way the Ascension were yelling at each other sort of reminded me of Snitsky and Heidenreich.
Oh, wow.
It was sort of that level of weird.
Yeah.
At the very least, it didn't reach Basham Brothers weird. Also on this week's SmackDown, Jinder Mahal pinned Randy Orton.
In a tag match, but hell, if we've learned anything from New Japan, that's still big. That's still big enough.
So if he wasn't a contender before, he is now.
He is now.
Also, technically, Sami Zayn lost his 3rd match in a row.
Could someone buy him a win? Give him a win. Fuck's sake.
Last week, Ryan Zayn actually called Sami Zayn a jobber. A good jobber, but a jobber nonetheless.
He's not. He's El Generic. Goddamn it. Fuck's sake. He's much more talented than. He is not a jobber. What is wrong with you, Vinny? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hopefully, he doesn't end up in sort of limbo, the way The Miz was for a while. This might be a long couple of years for Zayn.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
You know what won't hurt? Daniel Bryan being the American dad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's true. Congratulations to Bryan Danielson and Mrs. Danielson. Birdie Joe.
He must be a fan of Green Day.
Weird name, but hey, to each his own. Also, congratulations.
Yep, congratulations to the Danielsons.
Yeah.
Bree and Brian, excuse me.
Yeah,
Bryan
and for those
Danielson?
wondering, hey, don't you hate the Bella Twins? Yeah, sure, fine, as characters, but as human beings? Fuck that shit. Have fun. I'm like, congratulations.
Also, in an interview, Brian said that within a year and a half, we'll see whether or not he is healthy enough to wrestle again. So he still has that urge.
He's got that urge, and that contract runs out in that amount of time, so who knows?
Maybe we'll see him in New Japan.
God, I'd like to see him in Ring of Honor, I'll tell you that much.
Well, if he's in New Japan, he's probably going to be in Ring of Honor too, because they got that partnership.
True. More than likely, he'll have to limit his style to avoid any more concussions, obviously, but...
Yeah. But I have no doubt he could adjust his style perfectly.
yeah.
I mean, he's one of the best.
Definitely. Now, imagine a match with him against Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, yeah. By the way,
yeah.
Hairball, don't worry. We're getting to that comment. We're getting to that JBL comments.
Oh, we're getting to... Oh, it's going to be John o'clock in about a minute or two, folks.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Before we get to that-
Holy shit.
Before we get to that, we unfortunately have to get political because Matty brought it up earlier in the night in a tweet.
Yep.
The Rock wants to run for president, which I say, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but no. I understand people are craving for anything that's going to be good, but anything better than what we have. But what we need now is legitimate substance. Like The Rock, he is very charismatic. He seems like a really nice person. He seems really awesome. But
what's his platform? What does he want for his country? You know?
Exactly. There are better people who want to run. A really good team, actually, based on their actual platform and politics. I know some people are going to think I'm crazy, but Henry Rollins and Jesse Ventura last year talked about possibly running in the future. And I'm like, based on their actual politics, what they were saying, what they were speaking, I'm like, you know what? Yes, those would be much better.
I'll tell you what.
They seem like they actually know what they're doing.
I'll tell you this, though. The Rock as president with Jesse Ventura and Harry Rollins in the cabinet.
I guess maybe.
All I'm saying is Yano Toru shrug. That's all I'm saying.
So Toru Yano for our Japanese ambassador. Why not? Everything's gone fucking crazy.
I know.
Everything's fucking falling apart here.
I know.
Our country's literally held together by fucking duct tape at this point.
And Donald Trump is going after the goddamn duct tape.
Essentially.
And
speaking of being held together by duct tape, JBL's WWE career, it seems.
Jesus Christ. Did he just go on WWE Network television and say what the fuck he just said?
He said, and I quote, "I'd rather be captured by ISIS than have dinner with Sami Zayn, someone who is a Muslim."
Fuck the horn. I know exactly what I'm in, folks. If I can find the thing. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, what the wrestling fuck?
It's been a while since we've had to bust that one.
It's worthy of that button. I'm telling you. It's worthy of that fucking button.
JBL, when there's a lot of eyeballs looking at you very closely and pretty much taking apart every single syllable that you're saying, you might not want to say something as stupid and ignorant as that.
I was watching some old episodes of At Midnight with Chris Hardwick, okay, and they had one of them had Weird Al Yankovic, and they were riffing over a clip of the Clippers owner who was saying racist things and saying AIDS and everything else, right? And Weird Al, and of course the question is, what would you advise that particular owner to say? And Weird Al said, here's an idea. How about when you're talking about making an apology, try not saying everything you just said.
Hairball JBL has gone beyond shaking hands with danger at this
He's
point.
gone. You know what? I'm reminded of George Carlin. You know, some people are just stupid. Some people are just full of shit. And some of them are just fucking nuts. JBL is all three. Stupid, full of shit, and fucking nuts. Hashtag fire JBL. I don't know what else to say here.
From one idiot to another, Jared Followell.
Oh, that asshole. Oh, again, Penn Jillette. Bullshit, right? Penn and Teller. And then there's this asshole. Thank you. Also, you can have that coat back. But you just...
So,
what
for those
the hell?
unaware, Jared Followell, bassist for Kings of Leon, went on a bit of a Twitter tirade for about 24 hours bashing pro wrestling fans. And at one point, a wrestler me and Matty enjoy, Mike Bailey, tweeted something funny at, Jared's expense. Mm-hmm. And Veda Scott tweeted an emoji at Mike Bailey. And for whatever reason, Jared decided to respond to Veda saying, "Close your legs," which was really the final nail in the coffin for him.
I am face palming so goddamn hard right now. It's not even funny.
I hope his bandmates are proud of him.
I hope their bandmates have the decency of just slap him upside the fucking head.
By the way, I've just never quite understood this whole, hey, why do you watch this thing? Why do you enjoy this thing? I just don't understand why you would insult anybody for just enjoying a thing. I've never understood that mindset. Like, oh, that person enjoys something. There must be something wrong with them. No, maybe they just enjoy that thing.
Hell, I'm legitimately spending money to dress up as a blue Power Ranger for a Ranger Stop. And people are always like, you're crazy. I was like, and? There are people who blow thousands of dollars to have that good seat at a Formula One race that happen. We get to see cars go at 5 fast speeds for 10 seconds at a time. That's crazy. To me, that's crazy. Or, no,
We all have our hobbies. Just let us have them, you fuck.
Yeah.
And here's our third idiot in a row. Wow, I didn't realize how I rearranged.
Wow. It is what the wrestling fuck. Holy shit.
All right. Our final idea for what the wrestling fuck. The Jarretts for not giving up the broken gimmick still.
They're
Come on.
still going after it.
Yeah.
They're still trying to sue. They just won't let it go.
Yeah, and as the Hardys have pointed out, this is making them look really petty and is hurting the image for their company.
Guys, you lost. Go home. It's over. Fuck's sake. Your company's already in the shitter. It got shittier thanks to GFW showing up because, we gotta throw in this wrestling / gold scam company in there. Slap nuts.
Also, Super Santero referencing Jared Followell. Kings of Leon equals the lazy elevator pop rock.
Hey-oh.
So yeah, Jarrett's, just give it up. You're not gaining anything from this other than hatred from everyone. There's nobody on your side.
Nope. All they're
moving
saying is
over-
there's a bunch of people just hitting this button right now,
Stupid! You're so stupid!
and that's it.
And moving over to Impact Wrestling, kicked off with a really nice X Division match. Andrew Everett defeated Desmond Xavier, Matt Sydal, and Caleb Conley in a very, very good Fatal 4-Way match. Super fast-paced, super high spot-oriented, still super fun and great way to kick off a show. We also had LAX, who did this eulogy for Decay, while Rosemary watched from the rafters, very menacingly.
Well, it's a crazy bitch. Yeah, LAX is gonna die.
Yeah, well, right now they don't seem to be engaging in a feud with Rosemary because they announced that they're going to be entering the GFW Tag Tournament because we need more belts in Impact Wrestling. God damn it. Stop it. You should be unifying the belts. In fact, the only way this makes sense is if LAX actually wins the tournament, so they're the GFW and Impact Tag Champs at the same time. So you just combine the belts all at once because it doesn't make sense to keep the GFW belts around for Impact Wrestling because you need the Impact belts for Impact Wrestling. That just makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, then things got really kind of stupid because there was an obvious plant waving around a flag in the front row, American flag, and Konnan started getting angry with them, and Konnan ended up pie facing the fan, and this caused the Veterans of War to emerge and clean house. So I guess that's our feud for the tournament. God damn it!
To quote the Isle of Rangoon, and then things get real. Cut to Chris Rock. Real dumb. Moving on.
Let's see. In one of the best parts of the night, we had an ongoing furthering of the feud between the Richards family and the Edwards family, or I guess the Edwards and Richards couples. Nonetheless, their feud's one of the best parts of the show.
Yes.
You really feel the intensity from both sides, from both Eddie Edwards, his wife, Dave Richards, his wife. They both just, the intensity here, amazing, awesome. Keep it up. Then we got a really amazing promo from EC3, as usual. He came out first, James Storm music hits, but instead of James Storm coming out, it was EC3 dressed like a cowboy.
Oh.
Chaps, hat, and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
even started talking like John Wayne.
I am nodding in approval.
Yeah, then of course James Storm came out to confront him. EC3 using dirty tactics got the advantage. Ended up handcuffing James Storm to one of the ropes. Ended up taking a leather strap and just smacking James Storm in the back like over 25 times.
That's gonna hurt, Bob.
To say the very least. And then he sort of tripped over one of the production guys, so he decided to pour Minoru Suzuki and beat him up as well.
That's a good way to do it.
It seems to be a running trend now in wrestling where tough wrestlers are just going to beat the shit out of poor production guys.
Or young boys. Oh, God forbid if you're a young boy. Or a lion in New Japan. Holy crap.
Well, if you're a young boy, then you're fucked because then they can just have their way with you.
Yeah. If you're a young boy in New Japan and Minoru Suzuki has his eyes locked on you, run! Run for your life! You see that one guy at that one show, he got pissed off, he punched his goddamn lights out? Run!
And I like Super Sentai Hero agrees with me on the whole VOW versus LAX feud. Also, he says, no, it's Cowboy 3. Yeah. There's now a feud between Moose, who's going to be taking on, sort of in a feud, Eli Drake, Tyrus, and Adonis. So that's a thing. And then in our main events, Alberto El Patron defeated Magnus for the GFW Global Championship. So that was an alright match, but sort of just unify the belts already.
Please. Uh-oh. Mike just had a premonition.
Oh, fuck.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got, Mike? Mike Shell in the chat for those wondering, in the audio portion of the thingamabobber.
Before I get started, I just remembered something. Dutch Mantel did a backstage interview thing where he said he's been reading a lot of fans' emails, and actually said something that was actually kind of earnest. He says that 80% of the emails he's been getting from fans have been saying they wanted more X Division, so he's going to put more emphasis on the X Division starting next week, which is like, good. Do more of that, please.
All right, makes sense. Makes sense. Also, Mike Shell in the chat. Storm versus E Cowboy 3 in a leather strap match.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen. Either that or fans bring the leather strap match.
Ooh, fans revenge. Hello.
That's always a fan favorite.
That's a TNA original right there, or an Impact Wrestling original.
I've seen that in a couple other companies. Didn't Lucha Underground do that match once?
Lucha Underground did that as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good match to get the fans involved.
Oh, yeah.
But the fans, of course, have to sign waivers so they don't sue us. So the company, if the Russ accidentally bumps them in the eye or something.
Yep.
And Super Centaur Hero points out that there's a lot of multi-man X Division matches.
That is
which,
true.
yeah, there are, but at least they're entertaining, which is all I can ask for.
Yeah.
Although I would like for a legit feud to be brewing, which right now the main feud in the X Division seems to be between Low Key and Sanjay Dutt, it seems. Because Low Key injured Sanjay Dutt's eye, legitimately. Obviously, it was an accident, but it was a legit injury.
Yeah. And again, nothing wrong with that. It's a good feud.
All right, going to other news.
Yeah.
Little Caesars brought a shit ton of pizzas to a Ring of Honor for free when they were in Detroit, so that's cool.
Did you go to Ring of Honor?
It's in Detroit.
And you're in Virginia. Never mind. You keep mentioning you're a Detroit Red Wings fan, though.
Yeah, that's because that's where all my family's from.
Ah.
We got news for Best of the Super Juniors. Here's our current schedule.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Jushin Liger versus Taka Michinoku. Tiger Mask 4 versus Volador Jr. Ricochet versus Tai Chi. ACH versus Ibushi. El Desperado versus Kushida. Marty Scurll versus Will Ospreay. Battle of the Brits.
Oh, that's a good opener right there.
The Funky Weapon. Ryusuke Taguchi versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru. And Dragon Lee versus Time Bomb Hiromu Takahashi.
And that's just the first night, folks.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and then other tournament matches on the next day are going to be Tai Chi versus Taka Michinoku, Dragon Lee versus Marty Scurll, Hiromu Takahashi versus Jushin Liger, Ricochet versus Will Ospreay. Then on May 20th, we're going to see ACH versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Kushida versus Tiger Mask 4, Bushi versus El Desperado, Ryusuke Taguchi versus Volador Jr. God damn it, just every day so much wrestling. Just there's going to be a lot of good wrestling.
Folks, if you want a good warm-up for the G1 Climax, Best of the Super Juniors.
Yeah. By the way, there's news for the G1 Climax.
Ooh, is that the part of the breaking news?
Yes, it is.
All
Just
right,
announced earlier tonight.
All right.
That's G1 Specials in the U.S. will have a 2-night tournament for the first ever International Wrestling Grand Prix United States Championship.
Nice.
And if you would please take a gander at the U.S. Championship belt.
All right, hold on. Let's see what this is here. What do we have? No, we want the other one. There we go. And let's see here. Let's see what we have here. And wow. Okay then. I think this needs to be a full put on screen here. Give me a second.
It's a good looking belt, ain't it?
It ain't the worst looking belt in the world, I'll tell you that much. Let's put that over here. Put that over here.
New Japan certainly has a better consistency for debuting better looking belts than WWE does.
There it is right there. The International Wrestling Grand Prix United States Heavyweight Championship to be awarded at the second night of the G1 special in the United States.
Yeah, they're really going all out for branch out to their American fans. And if you really want to go all out New Japan, how about you just do us all a solid and add an English section to that New Japan World thing you got going on?
Yeah, for those wondering, if you want specials in the US, I'll have 2-night tourney. There we go.
And you can see the belt right there. It was announced at Ring of Honor tonight.
So there you go. There you have it.
I am excited. I can't wait. And most people are already calling Cody Rhodes to win it.
Cody Rhodes makes sense. You need an excuse. Because in New Japan, you need an excuse. Sometimes they want to limit the one-on-ones for, championship matches or just bigger things and whatever. This right here is a great excuse to have Cody Rhodes do nothing but one-on-one matches.
It sort of reminds me of when MVP went over there. They end up debuting the Intercontinental title by having him win it.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're sort of might be doing the same thing with Cody. And as Mike Show points out, he says, now that's a grand belt.
Oh, yeah.
That it is.
That indeed it is.
And in our final piece of news, this past week, Being the Elite hit episode 50.
Congratulations to the gentlemen, to Matt and Jackson, of course, Kenneth A. Omega.
A.K.A. Tyson Smith.
A.K.A. The Cleaner. A.K.A. Great, and hashtag justice for Marty.
Hashtag justice for Marty. Hashtag fuck the revival.
That's the best part. They're all standing in the locker room. Cody walks in, all silent with a smile on his face. He said, I was like, what do you got? He's like, it's news. I said, good news? It's good news. And they open it up, and it says, fuck the revival on there.
I know, but on the other side, it's a new 8x10 you can buy at youngbucksmerch.com.
Yes. Where I got to meet Cody Rhodes in person, I'm going to tell him, yeah, I think I have to agree with you. Fuck the revival. Yes.
They've already fucked themselves right in the jaw.
Well, one of them did, sadly.
One of these days, we're going to find out why they have such contempt for that tag team. I can only imagine that it's their shirt that says no flips, just fists.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll do it. That will do it. Yes.
Also, our buddy Matty D appeared on episode 50.
Yeah, for those wondering, he's the one wearing the flashy Kevin Steen jacket and everything else. Fun fact, that is the other than of course alterations to fit on Matty D. That's the actual jacket Kevin Steen wore in PWG. No joke.
Yeah, when they were part of Mount Rushmore, that's the exact one he wore. He decided as a going away present since he was going to WWE, he was like, you know what, Matty, have this for being such an awesome fan. And he is an amazing fan. He always does amazing artwork for signs and posters and figures. Just absolutely just fucking blows everything away. Just holy fuck.
And being a friend of his, I will tell you right now, he's an absolute scholar and a gentleman. Awesome. Cool dude.
Yeah, he wouldn't even accept me calling him the world's greatest fan. He's like, no, every fan's the world's greatest fan. I'm like, stop being so fucking humble. Just take a goddamn compliment. Anyways, that is all the news I have for this week.
Yeah, that's all I have on here. You know, I mean, WB was in the UK, and you know, they had a thing, and the crowd was obviously being, you know, a UK crowd, and
the shows were pretty lackluster.
Yeah.
Because fuck the UK, I guess, even though Stephanie was like, well, we're thinking about maybe doing a UK pay-per-view over there. And I'm like, sure you are.
Yeah, one of the ideas for the Stinger this week was Triple H talking about that, actually. They were actually chanting Alan Partridge, and he would go, see, I don't even know what that means. And he looks at a dude in a mask and was like, yeah, I don't know, that guy's creepy. Let me see if I can find that, actually. No, I have it up there somewhere on my page. I know I shared it on my page a couple of days ago. It's got to be deep enough to find. Also, there's a picture on Instagram of Gallows and Anderson And Finn Balor meeting with Tama Tonga and Bad Luck Fale. So, yes, that is a thing. Yes, it feels good.
Da 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 da.
Shares. There's a thing. I know I shared it. I know it's not too deep. It may have been too deep. It may have been removed or deleted. Oh no! Got it. There we go. So here it is. This is Triple H at I believe this was a taping for the UK for the WWE UK Championship show where they have Nigel McGuinness and Jim Ross doing the call. This is from I believe this is an extract. This is fan video, so take a listen to this real quick.
Alan Partridge! Honestly, I get it even less now. I don't know what any of that means. Other than the guy behind that mask is a really weird little dude. And now I'm 100% certain of it. It's a weird little dude.
So that clip aired, I had no idea who Alan Partridge was.
I got nothing on that one. I just laughed my ass off. That creepy little dude is creepier, and it's Triple H working the crowd. What do you know? You know what I mean?
Also, Evil Rev got my James Brown reference. Very nice, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to do? Let's not delay it.
It's now time for your comments and emails of the week. If you would like to send an email, just send it to the Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com.
Relax, dude. I haven't hit the button yet. All right. You know what? You want to do it?
All right, cool.
Go for it.
I guess I could.
Go for it.
It is now time for your emails and comments of the week. If you would like to send an email, send it to the Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com. And we start this week with,
I believe, if I'm correct, it is our good buddy that you'd like to scream the name Alberto Del Rio style.
it is French Otaku.
Yes. Meanwhile, at French Otaku's house, the girl, hey, would you come over? I can't. I'm dead tired. But my parents aren't home. Still don't care. Girl. Girl. And I got a Switch with some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. He rises up, a.k.a. Alistair Black with the music. Hello, Wrestle-Caster. This is going to be a short one since I'm going to another city on Friday afternoon. SmackDown in London. Great crowd. Boring show. Don't get me wrong. There's some good in it, like the Fashion Police's segment. The Tag Team Turmoil, which was a great match as well. Congrats to the guys in kilts winning that. And the Cruiserweight match between Gallagher and TJ Perkins. But then, the rest is pretty much forgettable or boring. Like the dual GM stick with Ambrose and Miz instead of the temporary GM like, I don't know, William Regal. Also, Roman Reigns on not selling his injuries, of course. JBL still present and Bray still not being able to get a win without some assistance. All in all, pretty skippable shows. The NXT, Diego Tommy will face Rude in a TakeOver Chicago. Also, DIY will face AOP in a ladder match. Awesome. Sadly, Ember Moon is pulled from the women's title match, which means Asuka will retain thanks to the brawl between Cross and Riot. Overall, better show than WWE's main show. Winners, Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella for giving birth to Birdie Joe Danielson. Congratulations to both of them. Also, announced for NXT TakeOver Chicago, Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne for the UK title. Let's do this. I agree. Let's do this. That's a rematch right there. The idea of Lucha Underground doing intercompanies, including TNA, is a bad idea with TNA's current status and PR quality, but it may be interesting. Also excited for May 31st. Roderick Strong versus Hideo Itami on this week's NXT. Great match with awesome storytelling. Agreed on that one, definitely. Losers! Emma being injured during the European tour. Bad timing, but hope she'll come back. Also on the injured list, Amber Moon being out 8 weeks. Sad news, especially since she's looking for retribution against Asuka. You know how do you do it? You build it up for SummerSlam weekend. Brooklyn 3. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, how the fuck would you book it then? Mr. Plumpy?
I don't know.
Braun Strowman suffering an elbow injury. I thought it was a shoulder injury. It's an elbow. Okay. Braun Strowman suffering an elbow injury, meaning he's out 4 to 8 weeks. He's on a hot streak. He was on a hot streak, but not even the monsters are invulnerable to injuries. SmackDown Raw this week, Skeptical Balls Hell on London of all places. Ugh, bollocks. That's it for this week. Enjoy your weekend. As for me, belly flop, snores. And next up is, let me just get the thing going. Next up is our good buddy, Evil Reverend. Cuts to the Reverend and Ray in the weapons bunker, expecting a large number of Brock Lesnar cyborgs. Reverend, it's been a while. It's been a little too long since we raised a little hell. Maybe the hairball can use a few of these. He's been kind of irritated lately. Ray, sir, the camera's on. It's time for comments. Reverend, thank you, Ray. I had to binge my recordings this week, but I can't say I wasn't entertained this week. WWE news. Good job to Sheamus and Cesaro for winning that. I don't see them getting the belts back though. Dat fucking arrow from Seth freaking Rollins. Good to see his knee didn't blow out. I just jinxed it, didn't I? He says. They can boo the Miz all they want. I prefer him with the Intercontinental title. Fair enough. The special mention of the Fashion Popo team of Breezango. Didn't think it happened, but they grew on me. TNA, quote, I didn't order any pizza. If you said that after eating the whole thing in like 15 seconds, I'd laugh it off for the sake of funny, but no, you're a liar. Ray looks at Reverend with shocked eyes. What? I ain't afraid. Wishing Spud a safe kayfabe recovery. Just jinxed that too, didn't I? LAX versus VOW. I should have seen it coming on the butt immediately, but it's a good fit for the feud. Doors to the bunker open. Rip Van Winkle comes in with a large red clipboard. Rip, I saw that new one, Reverend. Reverend goes, I see you actually brought the list. You're not planning on putting me on that, are you? No, but I did get a request from Miss Dr. Shelby. You know what happens when you draw me pulling a Y2J? What? You get a hug of Rip. Bring it in, man. Reverend, I don't want your hugs, Rip. Rip goes, well, you're getting them anyway. Come over here. Reverend, not gonna happen. Ray just heads to the camera to kill the field while the other two keep going back and forth. Ray goes, he'll break. You can't resist that hug like forever. And finally up is our good buddy, the Hairball. Kept it short and sweet and non-wrestling related, so I shouldn't be rating this, Harry, but I will leave it alone. Camera's panning through the clock tower complex looking for the fat boy. Rip looks up. If you're looking for the fat boy, join a club. I don't know where he's at. He was muttering that broken nonsense again and wandered off, but in the meantime... Oh, there is one thing in there. Chet Chatterfield, I know it was you who whacked the fat boy upside his head because he had that smoking skull belt. Because you're jealous of it. Okay. You keep looking at that Twitter thing, aren't you?
I'm sorry, why I didn't hear you. I was looking at my Twitter.
All right. This is from Hairball. Chet Chitterfield, I know it was you who whacked me upside the head because he had a smoking coal skull belt and he's jealous of that.
So
No.
did you finally watch Southpaw Regional Wrestling?
I did. Oh, you wait.
No, it's on to Hairball. Hairball, did you finally watch
Hairball,
Southpaw
did you? Yeah,
Regional Wrestling?
let's settle this. Did you watch Southpaw? Is he in the chat?
He was last time I saw.
He was.
Did he leave?
He's been rather silent. Strange enough. Tell you what. We're going to wait for the answer. We'll be right back. Those are your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at thewrestlecast@gmail.com.
Wow, short segment this week.
I know, right?
Then again, WWE.
But again,
didn't give
this is a very not busy show, but we're going to talk about Night 1 of Ring of Honor's thingamabob. I'm discombobulating.
Also, I can't believe I didn't notice Devin the Great's in our chat. Awesome.
Hey! Hello, hello.
Man, he says Southpaw's amazing. We agree 100%.
Oh, agreed. Listen to the bit up about to hit. I'll be right back with more stuff, and of course, Hairball's answer if you're in the audio gimmick. When we come back, don't go far.
And now a word from our sponsors.
There's an epidemic affecting thousands of young Canadians, a condition scientists are calling the munchies. I'm World Wrestling Federation superstar Chris Jericho, and I've joined forces with Taco Bell to fight this hunger. You can join our tag team. By making a donation of only $3.99, you'll receive 3 Taco Supremes and a drink. Act now, and together we can help young people like Todd pummel the munchies.
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
My friends call me sensitive. I guess I am a bit. I really want to call them, but I simply can't commit.
T.U. Me thinketh, that stinketh.
Alf, it's about 10, 10, 220.
Well, don't forget the best part. 99 cents for all calls up to 20 minutes. It's cheap. Right about that.
I want to write about no monthly commitment, dude.
What about no signing up?
Yeah, I like that, brother.
Obviously from another mother.
Back, and it's the Wrestle-Cast, RVT Entertainment. RVT Entertainment on BrokenInfinite.com, Podomac.com, iTunes, and podcast players. It's also live on YouTube. You're eating something, aren't you?
No.
Also, Mike in the chat. Hairball, if you love Total Divas and Total Bellas, say nothing. That's cruel and unusual punishment, Mike Shelley, and you know it.
And I accept it.
Yeah, and I do too. There, said it.
That's for tagging us at something on Facebook and Twitter every day.
Agreed. That is
and,
annoying,
and you
know it, sir.
Choice. Also, LPH noticed your music choice.
Yeah, it's Redbone. It's from the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I tried to find the some of the second stuff, but I didn't want to go too obvious or spoilery. But yes, I did go see Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I'm not afraid to say it. I cried at the end of the movie.
A lot of people have, and I was really close to crying because it is that bittersweet. We're not gonna spoil why, but just it's good.
Yeah,
really
go see a movie. That's all we're gonna say there.
If for nothing else, then to finally get context as to why people are saying, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all."
Yes. Oh God, yeah. I can't say it. Fuck. I want to explain so bad, but I can't. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Anyways, you wanted to talk about the honorable ring.
Yes. So obviously we were talking about being the Elite. They were in Toronto, as well as New Japan, and you know, they had the other guys, you know, the Ring of Honor guys, and the New Japan guys. They all came together and said, "Hey, let's do a tour like we usually do." They were in Toronto, as well as Matty Jay. We're only doing the first night just because it's something to talk about. And we'll talk about stuff and things. Of course, we do winners and losers. This might be a short show, folks. Spoiler alert. Whoops. But it's one of those things like there's not much to talk about. So let's, I'm looking at night one. They had Cheeseburger and Will Ferrara defeat the Fraternity. Aww. The Rebellion. That was Caprice Coleman and Rhett Titus versus the Motor City Machine Guns. That was Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Hey, that's Shelley. That's a time splitter person, isn't it? Inoki Goto, he defeated Shane Taylor, Dalton Castle, and the boys defeated Chaos, Brother Gato, and Rocky Romero. Aww. Bully Ray defeated Hangman Page and Punishment Martinez in a three-way. Cody defeated Will Ospreay. I actually did get a chance to watch that match. Go out of your, it's available. Go out of your way to see this match, if only for that. Los Ingobernables de Japón. That was Bushi and Tetsuya Naito, who was actually quite crossed at Bobby Cruz. They defeated the Kingdom and Matt Taven.
What did Bobby Cruz do? What did he do?
He announced his name
as
Tetsuya Naito.
Did he say it with flair?
He did it the usual way he does. And Naito was like, no, tranquilo. No, they know me. Naito! And I was like, well, you fucked it up. I'm out of here. It's you'll see it when you go see it.
Fire Bobby Cruz.
No. Don't.
Hashtag fire Bobby Cruz. Hashtag justice for Naito.
Justice for Marty. Are you kidding me? Again, LIJ was Bushi. No. LIJ was another match. It was Evil and Sonata. They were in a three-way tag team match. The Briscoes, they defeated the Beer City Bruiser and Silas Young. And, of course, Evil and Sonata. Kushida versus Jay Lethal. I'm in the middle of watching this Night One stuff. I'm not there yet, but just the idea of Kushida versus Jay Lethal, holy crap. That's what I'm going to say there. And in the main event, the Elite, they defeated the Addiction, Chris Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, of course.
So
Hiroshi Tanahashi. And you want some good news? From what I've been told, he actually came out to the good theme.
Who came out to what good theme?
You know, the one that doesn't have go ace 5 fucking seconds.
Oh, so Tanahashi actually used his previous theme song.
Yes, I think.
That's good to hear.
They're similar, anyways. Let's see. Night 2, Dalton Castle. He defeated Bobby Fish. Bully Ray and the Briscoes. They retained the Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles against Los Ingobernables. That was Bushi, Evil, and Sonata. That's a hell of a trio to defeat. Ooh, here's one for those wondering. There was a match featuring Frankie Kazarian, Gato, Marty Scurll, Vinny Marseglia, and Will Ferrara, and Cheeseburger. It was a proving ground instant reward. If the winner wasn't Marty Scurll, the winner would earn an immediate shot at the Ring of Honor World title. World TV title. Unfortunately for Cheeseburger, the match was next and Marty Scurll retained. But That was the thing. It was Christopher Daniels. He defeated Matt Taven for the Ring of Honor World title in Chaos. That was Beretta, Hiroki Goto, Rocky Mirror, and Will Ospreay. They defeated the Bullet Club in Cody, Hangman Page, and the Young Bucks in an 8-man tag. Main event for night 3 is a 3-way for the Ring of Honor World Championship as Daniels, Cody, and Jay Lethal. And for night 4, the matches announced for night 4 are Cody versus Frankie Kazarian, Marty Scurll versus Kushida for the World TV title if he retains on May 12th. Bully Ray, Dalton Castle, and the Briscoes versus Bushi, Evil, Sonata, and Tetsuya Naito. All of Los Ingobernables. That's a hell of a match right there, actually. Going over the card over on Wikipedia.
For what show?
Night 4.
Okay, let's see. War of the Worlds.
Got the link for you, buddy. Got you covered.
Oh, there we go. There's the thing.
There's the thing.
War of the Worlds 2017. Go out to night 4. All right. That's some good matches for night 4.
Kushida versus
Scurll.
That's going to be a barn burner.
Not sure who Josh Woods is.
Me neither. But the fact that there's no wiki on it, probably a bad sign.
Hey, it could be diamond in the rough.
Hey, true. You never know. A couple years from now, Josh Woods could be Ring of Honor TV champ. You never know. You never know. You want to do winners and losers, by the way?
Sure.
Let's do that. Kick us off some losers there.
My losers are WWE for making lackluster shows for the UK.
Yeah.
Seems to be a running trend they've always had. And of course, the Revival.
Why?
Because fuck the Revival.
There you go.
Super Sentai Hero says Josh Woods is a former NXT talent. And he was working NXT house show circuit before getting cut. Oh, thanks for the info, man.
All right. Former Performance Center training. That makes sense. For me, same thing for you. Same thing for me on WWE's end. Fuck you, Britain. I guess that just sucks. Hot crowd, and they let it go to waste. Let's do some winners.
First up, JJ Blake for that promo he cut earlier this week.
I believe you're speaking of the ROW World Television Championship in a steel cage.
You cut a promo in the cage because he'll be defending his title in a steel cage at the next television taping against Terrell Tempo.
Yeah,
and
I actually did.
Limit steel cage match, which means there's going to be a cage match with weapons hanging from it, including JJ Blake's big black hammer.
Ooh. Also, that was a good promo. Just saying.
Yeah. Also, Little Caesars for delivering all those pizzas for free. Matty D, along with everyone else who ever appeared in Being the Elite. Great work from everyone.
Yipper.
And of course, going to give Fozzy another win this week because, their new
That's a great
is pretty
tune.
goddamn good.
That is a great tune. Judas, folks, it's a good tune. Great song. And you just pretty much, we're on the same level essentially. We have Fozzy. Congratulations on your new album. Great music video. Matty D appearing on episode 50. That's a hell of a mark. And he's a cool dude, so he deserves a winner anyway. Being the Elite, 50 episodes. Hashtag Justice for Marty. Hashtag Fuck the Revival.
By the way, they're doing the storyline that I thought they would do. Where first they kick out Marty, and then he's going to do this whole campaign where he's going to get the Young Bucks to realize that Adam betrayed them, and then they're going to kick Adam out of the Bullet Club and replace him with Marty.
You just blew my mind with that.
Yeah, and guess who's going to be in Japan at the same time as the Young Bucks?
It only makes sense. That's all I'm going to say there. It only makes sense.
Indeed. All right, and continue on, sir.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, go see it. Especially, you know what? You know what, folks? You know what another winner this week? Dave Bautista.
Yes.
This guy, oh my God. Every scene he's in, he fucking steals it. Someone give that guy a protein Coke. Or protein powder. Something. Give him something good.
Also, as our page points out, we're getting close to episode 400.
Yeah,
this is episode 395.
We're at 395 this week, folks. We're what? 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 5 away. It's. Hey, Matty, how do you feel? Old.
Just went to Wrestle-Cast episode 500.
Jesus Christ.
This is something Matty didn't want anyone to know, but he's already grown gray hairs. He's not denying it.
Actually, I still have a full head of dark brown hair, sir. You're wrong.
You got a lot of gray hairs on your head. You're just dyeing it.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, T-Dub. Whatever makes you sleep and helps you sleep at night.
And Evil Rev wants the protein Coke to be funded.
Those words that just came out of my mouth randomly, folks. Don't take everything seriously. Protein Coca-Cola. What the fuck was I thinking?
There's been weirder soft drink flavors. So
that is
why the
true.
fuck not?
I remember when in college when we had Coke Black, which was Coca-Cola mixed with espresso.
I thought that's what it was. Just no.
I tried. You know what? To be honest, I did try, and you were right to say no.
Yeah, and if you really want some weird flavors of soft drinks, just look at half the stuff that Brad Jones has had to drink.
Ugh.
And Devin the Great says, by episode 500, Triple H will be running WWE.
We can only hope.
And Mike Shell says that he's the bald and graying one. Also give a winner out to Jerry, our buddy, for making Mike Shell's new avatar.
Yeah! For those wondering, in his new avatar on YouTube, thank Kaus. Friday Kaus. One of our old buddies.
And Devin, I actually don't remember Pepsi Blue. Matty?
I actually remember Pepsi Blue. It was a raspberry Pepsi kind of thing.
Ooh, that actually sounds kind of good because I dig raspberry Coke.
It was actually pretty good. It was actually okay. I remember when Cherry Coke was actually Cherry Coke. It was all over the place for a long time.
Oh, apparently Pepsi Blue ran from 02 to 04.
Yep. High school. That's high school for me.
For me, 02 to 04 was my middle school years.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's another flavor they should bring back. After they've done, after they've already brought back Mountain Dew Pitch Black, now they need to bring back Pepsi Blue.
Yeah.
Get on it, cinema snob. Only you can make it real. Well, sometime after, yes, it would be hard to find Pepsi Blue because it is discontinued. So
it's discontinued, yeah.
So your best bet is just to drink a raspberry flavored Coca-Cola from one of those fountain machines where you can mix all the flavors.
I've tried that. It's awesome.
Yeah, I use that.
Cherry vanilla Pepsi. Nectar of the gods.
Nectar of my tits.
And you got a thing to plug? You have a thing to plug? You got a video? You got a new video out?
My latest video was my WrestleMania 19 review, I think.
You did put out, there was a live stream, I think, Tales from Borderlands.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be live streaming every Thursday now.
There you go.
Starting with Tales from the Borderlands, so I'm going to be playing through that every Thursday night after Impact.
There you go. So you got something to watch right there, folks.
Yep, it's a good 2 hours or so.
Anyway, on our end, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow the join for what's going on RVT. The helmsman with Tony Helms and the crew are on Saturday. What are you guys doing?
Tomorrow we're going to be doing Cards Against Humanity.
There you go. On Sunday, TWK Riffs Live, we are finally saying goodbye to Kamen Rider Black RX. Whew.
So is it goodbye and good riddance to bad rubbish?
Yeah. I think it's time to flush the old shit. Let's put it that way. It's marathon month here at TWK Riffs too, so we got another marathon even next Saturday. We don't know which one yet, but it'll be a marathon.
Who knows? Maybe it can redeem itself in the last episode.
Oh, you just jinxed it.
It can't be that far beyond, right?
Dude, take it from someone who's seen every episode of Kamen Rider Black RX after watching a few good episodes of Kamen Rider Black, which was infinitely better. Masked Rider was better.
Ow.
And I'm not the only one here in this chat room that will disagree. I am not the only one who will agree with that statement. There are people in this chat who will tell you Masked Rider was better.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. Hashtag better than Jack is a real joke.
So,
anyway.
Purpose truly is the one true savior.
Yeah. Yeah. Monday! They're gonna try Rising Sun again. There was a goof up happening. I've been told it should be fine. And we should be okay. It's still Angie's pick, so take a look. Take 3. Tuesday, Riftdown, TWK, the crew. You're back on American soil for the Backlash rundown, I think. Backlash
Go Home.
Backlash
Go Home show.
Yeah. We'll be talking about that on Friday. On Wednesday, I believe we're going to the main campaign of our TRPG, our new TRPG game with Mildred and Monk. It'll be myself, the Shades, and Mike Shell, of course, Lady Kairu. On Thursday, we're back with another episode of Ranger Recap. We got some news, of course, a classic episode of Power Rangers for us to riff at. And Friday, join us next week. Backlash, we're going to preview that. The main roster pay-per-view debut of one Shinsuke Nakamura.
It's also his match debut.
Match debut. First match on the main roster, too. They've been milking it. I'm not going to lie. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our official YouTube channel. Of course, if you like this stuff, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, that little bell, so you don't miss anything else, of course. Come by, say, hey, we have stuff. We have Amazon links. John's got a thing. T-Dub's got a Patreon. Support us if you can, of course. But that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's our show. We are out of here, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my good buddy TWK.
This is TWK of TWK Reviews, telling you to work your gimmick.
This is Matty Jay reminding you how professional wrestling supports independent promotion as soon as possible. Probably gonna try to play Breath of the Wild again. It's been a couple of weeks and I'm jonesing.
Good luck.
I'll need it. I'll be rusty. Also, I got my cosplay is finally in progress. Woo! The blue guy. I'm gonna try to get it done for Ranger Stop. Knock on wood. But until then, have a good one, have a safe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Who exactly do you think
You are.
I am Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my God, he's so goddamn cool!